So you missed out on some of that revenue, but the minute you closed, so it went all the way from, I got the loan product, I'm qualified, everything else. They don't like the land, the 10 acres, 10 and a half acres. They have a cap there. They don't like commercial, all things that we like on the deal. Finally, we get the deal done with seller financing. And if I remember, your terms are pretty nice with the seller. Like it was, it seemed like it worked out really well with the seller financing option. And so do you have, I don't remember, and I know you've told me this before, but I actually don't remember. Do you have a balloon payment on it? Like how did just the rough terms of your seller financing for those people listening?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, initially, again, it was open to renegotiation, right? So I had the market of what I was getting for a DSCR product, traditional product. I knew what those were. And so kind of we're back to the negotiating table. And ultimately got an interest rate slightly below market at the time. I think I'm 6.5, which in hindsight, I thought it was going to keep coming down. In hindsight, it didn't. It kind of stayed there and even went back up a little bit. So pretty good interest rate. And yes, I do have a balloon payment after it's like a 10-year max. And then there's some triggers in there at like years 4 and 8 to kind of incentivize me to refinance and get out. So that definitely is the strategy. It was kind of a bailout, but on both of our parts. I wanted the property, they wanted it sold. We made it work. And now I'm incentivized to get this thing stabilized, maximized, and refinanced, so I can get clear of that and get a new one. So
love it. And you're not under the gun. It's not like you did a year long, or a 2 year or something like that. You got plenty of time to get that done.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And it's untraditional, and at some level, some people look at it like that's very risky, or introduces more risk or whatever. But I looked at it, and at the end of the day, in real estate, you're looking 10 years ahead. I mean, things, especially in a good market, you're confident in. I mean, to me, it was still a no-brainer.
Yeah, I would agree as well. That doesn't seem risky at all to me, and I like that. One, you're able to put the deal together, but it still works for everybody. And I don't think you're biting off like putting your back against the wall, which is important when you start dealing with, okay, I'm under the gun. This financing got pulled out from under us. We got to do something. You didn't walk into something that you just were like, let's get it closed and I'll figure it out later. Those are terms that we would negotiate and be really happy with regardless. And so that's awesome to be able to do that.